Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about this. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that everything is cool here, and I think I need to flip something around. You know how those of you that know me know that I'm a little technically challenged. Okay, well that changed everything. All right, let's see. Can you guys see that? I think you guys can see. All right. Okay, I think we're good. I want to make sure that you can actually see. Hey guys, what's up? Oh my God, so good to see you guys on here. Oh, Marguerite, Chiago, what's up? Hey, Marty. Okay, can you guys see okay? Let's start with that. All right, and I turned off all notifications, so the only way people are going to be able to get a hold of me is through Facebook Live. So, all right, for those of you, a lot of you know, we've been talking about this for a while, that I have been wanting to do a vision board training for you guys for a long time. Okay, I did a goal setting call a couple weeks ago, and actually some of you probably don't even know who the heck I am. Let me rewind that a little bit. So for those of you that I don't know, my name is Michelle Barnes, obviously. Maybe you fell up on my page or you're scrolling and stopped to look at to see what was going on with this whole vision board training. I live in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. I've been in network marketing full-time now for over 23 years. Absolutely love it. It's like my oxygen. And so speaking and training and empowering people and changing people's lives and teaching people how to think differently, teaching people how to be healthy, like mind, body, and soul, spirit, all of the above. That's just like my gig, okay? It's totally my jam. I love it. So after doing this for 23 years, I just have such a passion for mindset. I mean, like, thoughts are things, right? Whatever we think is. And so that's a huge passion of mine. Teaching people how to live healthier lifestyles is a passion of mine. But really teaching people how to think differently. Because for me, when I started 23 years ago, I was a broke law school dropout. I dropped out of law school, went to CU Boulder, went to law school, spent 80 grand on an education that I haven't used. But that's okay, right? So for me, guys, it was, hi guys, so good to see you guys. Oh, I love that you love the blue cards and blue ink. That is awesome. We'll talk about that a little bit. So it's just my jam, okay? And so I love what I do so much. And I did a goal setting training, a goal setting workshop a couple weeks ago. And what I talked about is I had everybody basically, it was about an hour and 11 minutes. If you were part of it, drop your favorite emoji down in the comments, or just put goals down in the comments. Actually, don't put goals, because I'm going to have the people put goals that would like that training, because that training will actually help you a ton with this. Okay, like a lot of the folks who are tuning into this right now, a couple weeks ago, they went through a very intensive, very powerful goal setting training that I do every single year. And I've been doing it for over 20 years now. And every year it changes. Every year I add more things to it, because I'm obviously always learning and growing. So I did this training, and I basically help people set some goals. It's very intense, and I cram a lot into an hour and 11 minutes, okay? And I basically had them figure out, just dream big and just write like crazy. And I had them put 1, 3, 5, and 20 next to those goals, like that they were absolutely committed to making them happen in a year or less, 3 years or less, 5 years or less, or 20 years or less. Then what we did is we took and took the top 3 goals in 3 different areas for 2019 for the next year. And those were their 9 goals, 3 personal development goals, 3 things goals, okay? It's okay to have things, y'all. And if you have money issues, that's a whole nother training, okay? That's what I talk about with mindset too. We all got them, right? You know, we've always been told like, oh, money doesn't grow on trees, and you know, money can't buy happiness. All I know, guys, I've been really, really, really broke, and I've had a lot of money, and I think having a lot of money is just more convenient, okay? You know, money just makes you more of who you are. Like if you're a D-bag when you're poor, you're gonna be an even bigger one when you're wealthy. But if you're kind and giving when you're poor or broke, and poor, I don't like the word poor. Poor seems eternal. Broke is like a state of mind, right? So you can always change that state of mind. That's what's amazing about our life, is we have the ability to think. And I'm gonna talk a lot about that with this, okay? Because for those of you that have been following me for a long time, you know that I'm a big thoughts are things person. My kids even say it all the time. I'm constantly, if they say something, I'm like, keep telling yourself that. Like, thoughts are things, whatever you think is, okay? So I'm all over the place. And if you haven't been on any of my Facebook Lives, I'm kind of a spaz. So I do have some notes. I'm going to try to like stay on track here. But I wanted to, for those of you that maybe I don't know, I wanted to just kind of give you a little background. So dropped out of law school 23 years ago, got into network marketing, one of those deals. Almost walked out of my first meeting. And you know what? I ended up falling in love with this profession. I fell in love with helping people's health, helping people's mindset, helping people financially. And that's just turned into, it's like my calling, you know, this business and changing the way people think. That's what I'm here for. That is my purpose, okay? So like this business is just, it's like my oxygen, okay? And doing what I do as far as coaching and mentoring and training and speaking, it's what I love. Now, I didn't love speaking 23 years ago. I was scared to death, okay? I still get nervous every single time. I'm probably sweating right now. So anyway, but that was 23 years ago. And what happened was I, dropped out of law school before my second year. I ended up making $102,000 my first year in the business at 23 years old. I thought I was like a gazillionaire. Okay. And I've been blessed to have it never go below that. I made my first million before the age of 30. So all I'm saying is all I know is what I know. And all I know is that what I've done has worked pretty well. Okay. Now I'm constantly working on myself, and I'm constantly, bettering myself and hiring mentors and doing the work. Like I do the work every single day. I can honestly say in 23 years, I've never gone one day in 23 years without doing personal development of some kind, whether it's reading a few pages, whether it's reading, whether it's listening to YouTube videos, whether it's listening to podcasts, whatever it is, whether it's being on a webinar or seminar or going to an event. Like I always say, our industry, for those of you in network marketing or direct sales, all it is a personal growth company with a pay plan attached to it. The more you grow personally, the more money you're going to make. Okay, so I am constantly working on myself. So I am super excited because I have been doing vision boards. Okay, vision board, dream board. You could do a dream book. Up to you, okay? And that's what I really want to express to you guys, probably more than anything, is that make this personal. This is about you. And you're going to get more results from your vision board if you make it very personal and if it feels good, okay? A lot of you who've been with me for a while, or maybe you've been in other companies that I've been with, or maybe you've been to some of my seminars or trainings, I always talk about thoughts are things. Your thoughts lead to your feelings, which lead to your actions, which lead to your results, okay? So you put positive in, you're going to get positive out. If you put negative in, you're going to get negative out. It's not rocket science, guys, okay? Like literally positive thoughts, and we can even back up past the thoughts and put circumstances in there, okay? Because most people, I would say probably 97% of people let their circumstances actually dictate their thoughts, which then dictate their feelings, which then dictate their actions, which then dictate their results. Okay? As you grow and personally develop, you start to realize that it's never what happens to us, it's how we respond or how we react to what happens to us. And guess what? We do have a choice. All right? That's the magical thing about being a human being, is that we have a choice. The only thing we have 100% control over is our thoughts. Okay, that's it. Really, that's it. That's the only thing we have 100% control over is our thoughts. So choose wisely, okay? Because if you put negative in, negative thoughts lead to negative feelings, okay, which lead to negative actions, which lead to negative results. So if you want to change the outer, okay, you've got to change the inner. It starts within, it starts with us, and the only way you'll ever change, it's like, I went to a seminar in 2007, and they talked about how the roots create the fruits, okay? You can't see the roots, they're invisible, okay? You can't see your thoughts or your feelings, they're invisible. But the invisible creates the visible, okay? And visible is memorable, okay? So that's why I love vision boards. I've been doing them, like I said, for 23 years now. I started doing my first vision board when I was 6, if you want to do the math. It's awesome. Just to figure out how old I am. Okay, So I've been doing vision boards for a long time, okay? And they've come a long way, all right? Like we used to like gather up like, 20, 30, 50 magazines. Everybody would bring magazines. We'd have a vision board party. We'd sit there with scissors and tape and you'd flip through 18,000 magazines, like hoping you'd find that one picture of the thing that you liked, but then it was not even in the color that you liked, okay? So this is like old school vision boards, right? And so that's what I used to do. Used to literally just take gobs and gobs of magazines. Like I would get Rob Report and Health and Fitness magazine and, Oprah and you name it. I would get all these magazines and literally flip through pages and just pray that I would find the stuff that was on my list that I wanted to put on my vision board. Okay, well now guys, it's so simple, okay? So we're gonna get right into this because here's the thing, guys. How many of you, okay, first of all, if you've already set your goals for 2019, drop 2019 down in the comments. I'd love to see who has actually set goals for 2019. So just drop 2019 down in the comments if you've already set goals for 2019. Now, if you've never set goals, that's okay too. You can drop that in the comments, never set goals before, okay? And that's okay, guys. There are a lot of people that have never set goals, which is crazy to me. People spend more time planning a vacation than they do their own lives. Isn't that crazy? That's like crazy. Why would we spend more time planning a vacation than our own life? Okay. And then people wonder why it's like freaking Groundhog Day, why they have the same year over and over and over for 75 years, right? So I always say, don't look back when you're 75, 80, 90, sitting in that rocking chair. What do you want your life to look like? And at the end of 2019, what do you want to be saying? Okay. I was doing a coaching session with a girl the other day with one of our leaders, and we were going over her goals for 2019. And I said, look, you've got to begin with the end in mind. Okay. So let's fast forward here. Okay. Can you guys see? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to start talking about that in a minute. So fast forward to the last day of 2019, okay? And it's New Year's Eve, all right? It's almost 2020. Can you believe that, you guys? Like when I set goals 5 years ago for 2020, it seemed like it was like a million years away, and now it's 12 months away. And look how fast 2018 went. So 2019 is gonna be here like that, you guys. It's gonna be here so fast. All right. So think it's December 31st. That's right? 31 days in December. So 31 days. It's December 31st. Of this year. We're fast forwarding, okay? We're fast forwarding. I want you to begin with the end in mind. On December 31st, 2019, I want you to be like, oh my gosh. Start thinking about this. Oh my gosh, look at the last 12 months. Look at what happened in my life. Like I just got chills. I just gave myself chills because I know what the end of this year is going to look like, okay? Like I don't know it all. But I first of all, I set goals. I have a plan. I work the freaking plan. And here's another thing, guys, too. I'm definitely all about like law of attraction and thoughts are things and stuff like that. And I'm kind of like if you know the personality types, I'm definitely clearly a red, okay? But I am like a woo-woo red. Like I'm kind of like a I don't even know, kind of a foofy red, okay? Because I like stuff like this. But I bust my ass to make it happen. Like you can't just sit on the couch with your hand down your pants eating a bag of Doritos and hope to get fit and hope that $1 million will land in your lap. Like that's just stupid, okay? You got to get out there and you got to do the thing. I love what Emerson says. He says, do the thing and you shall have the power. I love when people are like, oh, I set all these goals and nothing happened. And I'm like, what did you do? Did you do anything did you take daily actions to get to where you want to be? Like, so it's not just like, oh, sit on the couch with a bag of Doritos with your hands down your pants thinking, I'm going to get rich, because I put it out there. No, you put it out there and then you do the work, okay? And you got to work your face off, guys. Like, this is not like, nothing comes for free. So you got to do the thing, all right? So here's what's so crazy. I wrote this down earlier today. So what is today? Today's the 7th, 8th, something like that. Well, listen to this, you guys. By December 15th, already, by December 15th, the majority of people have already given up on their resolutions, okay? Only 8%, there was a study that was done at the University of Cervantes, I don't know, they did a study, and 8%, Okay, 8% of people on January 15th are still going strong with their resolutions. All right, so we got to find out, what do you really want? All right, and that's why I did the goal setting training. So if you didn't go through that goal setting fun shop, is what I called it, then drop the word goals down in the comments. I'll make sure my assistant gets it to you for free. Guys, this is free. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to sell you, like, the goal setting, I'll give it to you for free. I just want to make the world a better place. Okay, so if we can come together and do that. So if you get value from this and you think people that would love this, just share it. Like, sharing is caring, right? Like, I just want to get this out to people to change lives. All right, and you'll see what my values are. You'll see what my mission statement is here in a second. Okay, so if you want the goal setting training, I will get that to you. I definitely recommend going through that. Put an hour and 11 minutes aside, put an hour and a half aside just for you, okay? Just you time. And have a brand new journal, okay? I've got my new journal for 2019. I love fresh new journals, okay? Believe you can, and you're halfway there. We're gonna talk about that too. So have a fresh journal, have some blue ink, okay? I know, I'm a weirdo, guys, but you know what? The shit's worked for so far, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay, so I have blue pens. Order some blue index cards from Amazon. Okay, can you see that those are blue? Some blue index cards from Amazon. Don't put it off till you have the blue cards, because you gotta do the work, and then you can transfer it over to your blue index cards, and that'll make more sense once you guys are on it. Okay, for those of you that have gone through my goal setting training, drop some comments and drop some things on what that has done for you. And like I said, anybody who wants it, I'll get it to you guys. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Where attention goes, energy flows, and results show. Okay, so where do you want your attention to go? All right, thoughts are things. Whatever we focus on grows. If you're focusing on all the crap in your life, guess what? You're gonna get more freaking crap. All right, you're gonna literally be a damn crap magnet, like literally a crap magnet. I mean, how you know those people that, like, everything goes wrong for them and everything goes wrong for them, and it always goes wrong for them. Okay, so whatever you focus on grows. So focus on the great things. So that's what I love about this, guys. I have this in my room. Okay, it's right by my bed on the wall. Okay, it has two beautiful like candle things on the sides of it. And it is the first thing I see in the morning when I wake up, and it's the last thing I see at night before I go to bed. And before you go to bed, guys, just look at your vision board and just visualize December 31st, 2019, and you're like, oh my God, look at all the things on my board that happened in 2009. Like, feel that, okay? Like, holy crap, you guys, like, that's what having vision is, okay? That's why vision is so important. That's why visualization is so important. But you gotta begin with the end in mind. So what do you want this, it's the end of 2019. We're like, literally, it's New Year's Eve, and we're like, 2020. Can you imagine? Isn't that crazy? Okay, my goal is to create 100 millionaires by the year 2020, and I set that goal about 10 years ago, and I can't believe it's already here. Good thing we're on our way. All right, who wants to be one of those millionaires? Put a little hand up like, woo, woo. Okay, so I got some crazy goals, all right? So that was one of my goals, but I can't believe 2020. Okay, so December 31st, and you're going, oh my gosh, look at what happened in my life over the last 12 months. I didn't just talk about it. I didn't set some dumb resolutions and then quit by December or by January 15th. Like, I set some goals. I was very intentional. I went to work and I made it happen, and look at all the things that have happened, okay? Like, as I was doing my new vision board for 2019, like, I actually, when there's things on there, I leave the things on there that happen. I leave them on there. Are we okay, guys? It says connection. Are we good? Give me a thumbs up. I hate thumbs ups. Ugh. But give me one if you guys can hear and see me okay. Because it said low connection. All right. I don't see any thumbs up. Hopefully it's okay. Are you guys, is it good? All right. Can somebody give me a thumbs up and let me know? Okay. I think we're good. Okay. Now I lost track of where I was. December 31st. 2020. All right. So you look back and you just look at your life and go, oh my gosh, look at all the things that have happened. So what I do when I was updating and refreshing my vision board, what I do at the end of every year when I create a new one, I leave the things on there. Oh, good. Okay, we're back. Sorry, guys. I didn't know if we were like here or gone. Okay. When I see hearts and stuff and the thumbs up, I'm like, okay, there's hearts. We're back. Okay, so what I do is I leave the things on there that happen, that I make happen in the year. I leave them up there for the whole year because it's kind of good energy to see like, oh my gosh. And guys, you can put little things on there. The little things add up to the big things, you know? Like one of my gals was like, hey, I really want these ski goggles. Like, is that stupid to put it on my vision board? I'm like, heck no. She's like, I could probably go buy them today, but it's just something I want. I'm like, then put it on your vision board, because it's pretty cool at the end of the year to see the things that actually happen, right? So what I do when I refresh my vision board is I take the things off that have happened and I put them in a gratitude folder. Okay, and this says a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. It says grateful, it says live an intentional life. Intentional is my word for 2019. We're gonna get into that in a second. Okay, so what I do is I put the things in here. I got this like amazing Louis Vuitton handbag that I'd been eyeing for a long time. What else? Let's see. Oh, they're kind of sticking to each other. These cute Louis Vuittons, my company bought those for me, but hey, it's even better if it's a gift, right? 3 pairs actually. How cool is that? There's a Cancun, that was a trip that we went on, and it was funny because I had 2 white cars. I thought I was gonna change my whole car thing this year, and I was like, I'm a black car kind of girl, and I was like, I'm just gonna change it and do white cars. Well, I don't even like white cars. Who was I trying to fool? So I ended up buying 2 black cars in 2018. Yeah, 2018. That one, and God, they are all sticking. Sorry, guys. I didn't really think about them sticking together. Well, there's the SUV, and it says today's the day. That encourages me. It gets me excited to get to work. Anyway, so we don't have to spend time on that, but I love having a gratitude folder because, again, whatever you focus on grows. So if you focus on what you're grateful for, guess what? You get more of what you're grateful for. It's pretty simple. Okay, so what do you got to do to be ready? So you want to prepare and plan, okay? So let's get right into it, you guys. So the first thing you want to do is you want to prepare and plan. So you want to have scissors, you want to have, I like these things, okay? This is a little Scotch tape thingy, because then you can take the photos and you can just roll it along there and it's sticky on the back and it just sticks right there. Like, how awesome is that, right? So I love these little Scotch things. Buy like 3 or 4 of them because I went through 2 whole ones and then some extra Scotch tape because I ran out. Okay, now here's what you're gonna wanna do, okay? First of all, if you haven't done the goal setting thing, go do the goal setting thing, because then you'll have 9 concrete goals for 2019. You'll have 3 personal development goals, you'll have 3 things goals, okay? And you'll have 3 money goals, okay? Or business, job, whatever, okay? So you'll have 9 concrete goals for 2019. You'll have goals for the next 20 years when you do this goal setting thing. So you can put a lot of different stuff up there. So this isn't just 2019 to me, okay? A lot of it is, but some of it is just some of my longer term goals, right? Okay, so you wanna prepare. But you gotta know what you want. And that's part of the beauty of a vision board, is that if you don't know what you want, how are you ever gonna get it? Okay, so you want to do that. I mean, guys, and visualization is so powerful. Think about it. Athletes use visualization all the time. Okay, they visualize, you know, making the basket. They visualize plays before the plays even happen, right? Okay, so then what you want to do, and to make it simple, just make a list and write what you want to be, okay? How do you want to show up in this world? Like, how do you want to show up on a daily basis to your kids, to your family, to your friends, to your business partners, to people at work? Who do you want to be? Okay, who do you want to be? Just jot down who you want to be. And so, what do you want to be? What do you want to? What do you want to do? Okay, what are some things you want to do? All right, and what do you want to have? What are some things you want to have? Maybe it's a new home. You know, maybe you want it's a vacation, a trip that you to Paris or something. It's something that you've never done. And I will literally give you things on the goal setting call that'll help you jog your memory and let it just flow. And that's really what I want. I want you to dream big, okay? And like, if you think you're dreaming big, dream bigger, okay? We all need to. All right, so you want to prepare for that. So then you'll have, and so here's the thing, guys, you want to let go of the how. Okay, I know a lot of people, especially certain personality types, our greens out there, our lightnings out there, get very like, okay, well, how am I going to do it? All right, just guys, I don't know how it works. It just does. Okay, so put it out there and go to work. That's what you do. But you got to know what you want. Clarity is power. So you got to know what you want, and then you got to get to work and go out and get it. Okay, so have all your stuff ready. So here's what you're going to do. By the end of 2019, you're going to have the best year of your life. That's what I put on here. Like, I love that. When I was talking to one of my girls, I was like, just imagine the end of 2019, you're like, oh my God, I've had the best year of my whole life yet. Okay, because they're just going to get better and better. All right, so I put that right there because I was like, God, that makes me feel good when I say it, that I had the best year of my life. It makes me feel good. So here's the thing, guys. Like I said, back in the day, we used to have to do magazines. So what you want to do, the second thing you want to do is you want to get ready, but you want to start brainstorming ideas. Okay, the goal setting call will help you do that. But what do you want to be, do, and have? Okay, and start brainstorming. Here's the beauty. The next step is to go to the Google. All right, like guys, it's so simple to make awesome, beautiful vision boards now because we can do anything you want. You can use Canva, you can use Pic Collage, you can even make it a digital vision board on Canva. It's easy, it's free, okay? Like I'm more old school meets new school, so like I love the fact that I can like literally whatever it is that you want, you take all of your goals and write a list and then go Google it. Like if you want a black car with beige interior, and you want, let's say you want my last car was a Mercedes and it had, you know, the chocolate brown interior and it had like the lighting inside that's like super cool. Okay. And it smells amazing and it has a badass stereo system. Like I put all of that on my vision board. Okay. And so think about exactly what you want. Go to the Google it, and that exact image will pop up. Then scroll through the images and find one that just resonates with you. Find one that grabs you. Find one that feels good, okay? Because if it feels good, look, whatever you're feeling is what you're attracting. So you want it to feel good. There's been a couple things that I've changed on here in the last few days where I'm like, yeah, it's just not vibing with me. So I got to move that, or I got to take that off, or put this somewhere else. And I may change it a little bit more over the next few weeks. We're doing a big, vision board party here in Colorado with our team on Sunday the 20th, next Sunday the 20th. And so who knows? This may be a little different by then, but I'm pretty much loving it. Okay, I did add a few things today, even moved a few things. All right, so what you want to do is, I'm going to look at my notes so I stay on track. Start thinking about where have you always wanted to live? What does your dream house look like? What are some things that you want? What do you want to be, do, and have? A dream vacation. What do you want to achieve in your business? Okay. What seminars do you want to go to? What mentors? What people do you want to meet? I'm just giving you guys some ideas. The goal setting call will help you. But if time and money weren't an issue, guys, what would your life look like? If time and money weren't an issue, what would your life look like? Okay. All right. What kind of organizations or causes would you like to support or start? Okay. I've got that on here. I'm going to show you in a minute. All right. Like I said, people you'd like to meet, bucket list items. What are some bucket list items that oh my gosh, I'll probably never do this, but I would love it if I did. Right. Okay. Put those on there. And then Google away, guys. Google is your best friend. Pinterest is amazing. Like I said, Canva is awesome. Okay. And just have fun with it. But okay, guys, energy is everything and everything is energy. Okay. So it's got to feel good. There were different pictures of different words. And all of a sudden one would just grab me. And I'm like, that's the one I want. Okay. That's what you got to do. Go with that. All right. It should evoke emotion. If it doesn't evoke emotion, you need a new freaking vision board. Okay. Mine fires me up. Okay. All right. So the next thing you want to do, step 4, you want to compile all the images and words. Guys, words have power. Okay. I highly suggest having a word that encompasses 2019 for you. Okay. Every single year I choose a word. My word this year is intentional. So it's right there in the middle of my board. I had to really rig this, you guys, so you could see it. And I'll pull the phone off and come closer so you guys can see. But intentional is my word for 2019. Drop your word in the comments for 2019. If you have a word that you've chosen for 2019 that is going to kind of encompass your year, like intentional feels so good to me. So all the time, every day, I'm like, everything with intention, everything with intention, everything with intention. So like, I love that word. Last year, I think it was last year, my word was bold. Okay. Love that word. So what is your word? Okay. Words have power. And here's the thing, guys. Here's the beauty of a vision board. So I'm kind of a nerd and I really geek out on like mind stuff and brain stuff. And like, I read every book and I do everything I can get my hands on studying the power of why people do certain things. Why do we do what we do? How come some people are successful and the majority are not? You know? And so I really geek out on how the mind works. And so think about this. This is why a vision board is so powerful. There's a part of your brain, and I won't get all crazy on you guys, that's called the reticular activation system. Okay, and I'll give you an example so it makes more sense. How many of you've ever bought a new car, okay, and you never see the car anywhere? You're like, nobody has this car, right? You go, you buy a new car, and literally you drive it off the lot, and you see them everywhere. Okay, like how many of you that's happened to? Where you buy a new car, or like even your mom could buy a new car, or all of a sudden you see them everywhere. That is that part of your brain, that reticular activation system that is like, oh, black Mercedes with chocolate interior. And then all of a sudden I'm seeing these cars. Never had even seen that Mercedes before I bought it. It was a new model. All of a sudden I'm like, every freaking person in Colorado has this damn car. Does every person in Colorado have that car? Probably not. Okay. But isn't it crazy? Same thing with my Tahoe. As soon as I bought this badass black, Tahoe with beige interior and sweet ass rims, all of a sudden everyone had that Tahoe. Now I live in the burbs, so, a lot of them do have that car. But that is that part of your brain. As soon as that is activated, then your brain and your subconscious mind go to work attracting those things. So then you see it. So if your vision board is full of things that you love and that you want in your life, all of a sudden your subconscious mind goes, oh, there it is. Oh, there she is. Oh, there he is. And it starts to move amazing things into your life. Okay? Don't get caught up in the how. Let it go. Okay. Let it go. All right. Where was I? I told you I'm such a spaz. All right. So pick your word. Okay. And then here's the thing, guys, start going to the Google, and for the last probably 3 or 4 weeks, anytime I would think of a word or something that I wanted on my vision board, I would Google it and I would save that image to my phone. So then I had all the images in my phone and I put them in the notes section of my phone. You can add photos to the notes section of your phone. So I put Vision Board 2019 and I added all those photos. For the last 2 weeks I've been doing this, and I've been adding all the photos of things that I want. And I had like a gazillion, you guys. I didn't end up using them all, but I wanted to use the ones that fit on my board where I wanted them, where it felt good. Okay. All that stuff. All right, and so let's see, and I would suggest when you actually start working on your vision board, put on some like good tunes that you love, that make you happy, light a candle, do whatever. If you're doing it with friends, make sure you're with friends, people that you like, don't be around that yucky energy. Make sure it's people that, you're vibing with. And thank you guys for sharing this. Those of you that are sharing, thank you, appreciate it. And thank you for all the hearts. You guys are awesome. Okay, so here's the thing. So I did a very intensive training at my kiddos' school. My kids go to a private school that teaches entrepreneurship, they teach leadership, and they have parenting classes. The director, the woman who created the school, if there's any Aspen parents, drop Aspen in the comments, like, hey, woo, woo. So she does this training every year. I've gone to it 5 times because my kids have been there 5 years now. And it's mission, vision, values, and goals training. Very intensive, 2 hours. I love it. Every year it just gets better and better. It's awesome. This year was amazing. So what I did is I was like, oh my gosh, like I really nailed these, like my vision, my values, my mission, my values, my mission, vision, and goals. And so I already had my goals from doing my goal setting event, but then this was it. So I have like 2019 goals. I have some BHAG 10-year goals. And so like, it was awesome. So I was like, I need to see that every day. Like I want to be reminded every single day. So let me show you this. So you want to start looking for those words. Okay. I'm going to move this so you guys can see. Are you guys cool with that? Okay. So right here, I'm going to show you. So we did this whole workshop, okay, where you literally had to narrow down all these words. And when you narrow down the words, I mean, it was crazy, you guys, okay? Because there's like probably 100 words on the list. And you have to literally keep narrowing it down till you get your top 3 core values. So here's mine: family, love, legacy, okay? And this is, I'm being very vulnerable showing you guys my vision board. Like, this is like so personal. So it's probably why I've taken a long time to do this training, because it is very personal, right? And so like, no, this is a no judgment zone, okay? Like, you do you and I'll do me, okay? So I'm being very vulnerable showing you my vision board. So these are my core values, okay? Family, love, and legacy. My mission, and I found this word, mission 365. Like, how freaking awesome is that? So my mission is to be intentional, work hard, and be grateful. Like, you want to narrow it down to something that you know and think about. Like my kids' school, their mission, and you can ask any kid from age 4 to 14 what the mission is, and they will say, be kind, do good, work hard, and make the world a better place. So how awesome is that, right? Like, if from 4 to 14, they know what the mission is of this school, to be kind, do good, work hard, and make the world a better place. Like, it's something that like just like anyone know, they all know, okay? So, and obviously I said this is going to be the best year of my life. Hopefully you can see that. I know the sun is shining in. My word for 2019 is intentional. And here's my vision. So I had to narrow it down. So my vision, and guys, I made these on Pic Collage. I found a word, I found vision, it resonated with me, it like spoke to my soul. And so I was like, all right, live and inspire an impactful and intentional life. So that is my vision, is to live, because you got to live it, okay? Live and inspire other people to have an impactful and intentional life. Love it. All right, so Lady Boss, that's kind of my gig. Like, we started Lady Boss movement, you know, gosh, probably 10 plus years ago. So that's kind of my gig right there. One of the things I want is to have 100 million in my bank account. Now, some of you might be like, oh, that's selfish. I said, no judgment zone, go do you. But hey, if I have 100 million in my bank account, then I can give. My goal is to eventually be a reverse tither. My goal is to eventually be able to make so much money, because I've helped so many people and I've changed so many lives, that I could live on 10% and give away 90% and not even miss it. All right. So now talk crap about my goal. Okay. Just kidding. All right. So these guys I made on Fiverr. Okay. Like, I want to be on Entrepreneur Magazine. Like, why not? And it says, be your own boss. So yeah, you can like send something to Fiverr and make it cool and put that on there. I am unstoppable. I start in the middle with a picture of me and my boys. Okay. And this one is fun because we like live music and we like to rock out. And I think it's funny and it makes me smile, makes me laugh, and makes me feel good. Okay. My goal is to be one great mom, man. Okay. I loved this because it says our family may not have it all together, but together we have it all. Like, oh my God, that is so us, right? So I start with my family in the middle. Like, obviously that is my core value. So I start with that. Everything else comes after that. So for me, this is my number one job on the planet, is to be a good mom and raise 2 amazing good humans. Okay. So then I like branch out. So I did this one over here. Okay. I had that made on Fiverr. And so, yeah, I'm on the front of Forbes. Love it. 100 most powerful women. That's right. And I love this. This says creating a legacy, success as a platform for significance. That's what success is to me, guys. It's a platform for significance. It's a platform for me to change more lives. Gratitude's my gig. It's my jam. I love it. All right. I think after 7 years of being single and raising my little humans who probably don't want to hang out with me for the rest of their lives, I think I'm finally ready for this. You know, who's with me? Who's ready to find the man of their dreams? I know he's out there somewhere, okay? And I love that this says, so lucky the man of my dreams is the man of my reality. And I'm not settling. So there you have it. So, okay, I'm sweating on that part. Let's go to the next part. Okay, I told you. You get a little personal and vulnerable. This is my thing, right? Okay, and I'm going to keep cranking, guys. So, but I want to give you ideas. So, like, I got to make sure you guys can see that. I love traveling, okay? So great escapes. So So Cabo, a lot of you guys know Cabo's my jam. It's our happy place. Love, love, love it. I want to go to Bora Bora. Like, it's been on my list for a while. I'm definitely going to Italy this year because I've been saying it for a couple years now, and now it's going to happen. Here's something really cool. I'm going to Tanzania in July or August. Why? Because we started a foundation. Can you guys see this? We started a foundation called Women United for Change. And I love this right here. The world will be saved by the Western woman. That's by the Dalai Lama. And so we started this organization, Women United for Change. We've literally, guys, raised hundreds of thousands of dollars to teach women all over the world how to start micro businesses. And we're doing stuff locally. We're doing stuff globally. Like, I love it. Okay. So we are going to Tanzania this year. And that's kind of the area we decided to focus on globally as far as global stuff. Okay, so that's on there. Costa Rica's on there. All right. What else? All right. Are you guys still with me? All right. Are you guys getting value from this? Throw some hearts, drop some comments. And guys, any questions you have, drop them in the comments. I will go back. I will read every single comment. I will answer every single question. Okay, good. There's some hearts. You guys are still with me. All right. I'm going to, what time is it? Okay. I'm going to wrap this up in shortly. So stay with me. Oops. I don't know what I just did. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, good. Okay, you guys are loving it. Sweet. All right, if you're getting value, share it. Share it into your groups. I know a lot of you have groups and stuff with your business. I just wanted to help people, okay? And like I said, this is making me sweat because I'm like literally sharing, like giving you like the inside to my whole life right now. So it's a little freaky, okay? No wonder it took me forever to do this. Okay, so like I said, I got my fam bam on there. Here's my mom. Here's me and my mom when I was little, because it always reminds me of what we, for me, seeing this picture of me and my mom. Can you guys see that? That was when I was like 4 years old. And a lot of you have heard about Bev. She's freaking amazing. She is like my rock. She's my best friend. My whole family is just like, my sister's my brother. They're amazing. My grandma was an amazing lady. I like having that up. It reminds me of just such a strong woman. And, but my mom, like, we literally had nothing when I was little. And so I am so grateful every day, for everything that I have. And I will never forget where I came from. So this always just reminds me but you know what? The cool thing, guys, I was just as happy then with nothing as I am today with a lot. And that's the key to life. Happiness comes from within. All right. So, all right. So we got that. So here's my G-Wagon. All right. Okay. Can you guys see this? Okay. All right, I'm trying my best to really be able to show you guys, but I did the whole turn the thing around so it's not backwards. So I got the G-Wagon on there. Okay, I want to go to the Titan Summit. How many of you know Robin Sharma? If you don't, look him up. He's amazing. So I put some events that I want to go to, okay? So I want to go to the Titan Summit or the Personal Mastery Academy this year. These are two events that I definitely want to attend this year. And so I put it on my vision board because guess what? They're not cheap. All right. And it's time away from my kids. So when I spend time and money and spend time away from my kids, it's got to be something good. Okay. I love this legacy. There we go. Legacy, outlive your life. Guys, that's what it's all about. I put that up here. For my core values. One of my core values is to leave a legacy. Like, I want the things that I do to change people's lives and impact people's lives long, long, long after I'm gone. And I want my kids to be able to tell their kids who tell their kids the things that I've done on this planet. Okay, so legacy, outlive your life. Okay, this is awesome. At your core, you are an incredibly powerful, energetic being that has no limitations and knows no boundaries. I love that. All right, here's Date with Destiny. I want to go to a couple Tony Robbins events that I haven't been to, Life and Wealth Mastery. Can you guys see that? And Date with Destiny and Adore Mastery. Oh my God, I saw that and I was like, oh, that is awesome. And I love this. I'm realistic. I expect miracles. I love when people are like, oh, Michelle, you need to be realistic. I mean, that's crazy. That's not going to happen. Watch me. Okay, let's go over here. So I am a speaker. I'm a speaker and a trainer. So this is one of my goals. The biggest audience I've ever spoken to was, I think, 16,000 people, and 10,000 in my last company. So that's one of my goals. So I put a picture of me speaking to this group right there. Oh, and there's good old Eric Worre. How many of you know Eric? He's awesome. Eric and Marina rock. Then I just love this. The most powerful women in network marketing. Yeah. Of course. And there's Bob Bob Proctor's my mentor. This is where he signed a book. Michelle, You Were Born Rich. Here's Eric Worre's. Michelle, it's your turn. Eric Worre. Bob has been a mentor of mine and a dear friend for about 5-6 years now. It literally changed my life in so many ways. One of my other goals is to do a TED Talk, okay? So, yeah, that's me speaking, doing a TED Talk, okay? My goal is to finish my book, finally, this year. I've been working on, oh God, this is so hard to figure out which way to turn this. I've been working on this damn book for probably 10 years, and I keep saying, oh, next year, next year, next year. How many of you got that? You know, so yeah, I'm gonna be a #1 Amazon bestseller and an author, and I'm gonna do Ray Higdon's Top Earners Club. Oh yeah, love me some Ray Higdon. If you love some Ray Higdon, drop some Rays down in the comments or some fire emojis, I'll remember. All right, and here's another thing, guys. Look sexy now. Hell yeah, right? And just breathe. I always need this reminder because I like go, 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 go. And there have been times in my life where it's taken a toll on my health. And so this is a good reminder for me to rest. Okay, and I love this. This just spoke to me with the cross and the rest and mind, body, and spirit. Like that's like my gig. Like when I see 333 on anything that represents mind, body, and spirit, I want my life to be complete in mind, body, and spirit. So that's a good reminder. There's Brooke Burke. I just love her. I think she's a badass mom and has a killer body. So yep, working that angle. All right, you guys still with me? All right. Here's my beach house in Malibu, because Malibu is one of my other happy places. Okay, here's my next house that I'm getting here, closer to my kids' school, all right, because all they want is a house with a pool. My kids said that I need to marry someone that does as well as me financially so we can have a house with a pool. Oh, kids. All right, down here is, that's me. Oh, shit. Oh, hell. Hold on. I'll erase that. Sorry, guys. I told you I had this rigged to where you guys could see it. Uh-oh. Okay, I know. Oh, man. Oh, my God. This is a shit show. Okay. Let's see. All right, I think we're good again. Whew, now I'm really sweating. Okay, are you guys there? I got to flip the camera. Lord. Okay. Are we good? Okay. You guys are all dying laughing. You're like, such a Michelle thing to do. Oh, my God, you guys. Before, when I was like getting everything all set up, I could tell that you could see my boob through my shirt. So I used some of that double-sided tape that I was telling you all about and did a little modeling trick move. Oh, yeah, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Okay, so where was I? Oh, yeah, here's Oprah. She's my friend. One of my goals is to be the great white Oprah. And that's me speaking at one of her Super Soul sessions. We're tight, okay? Here's another thing. I want to have 50,000. I want to increase my social media. Let me get this so you guys can see it. So my goal is to have 50,000 followers by the end of this year. Not so I can say, 50,000 followers, so I can impact 50,000 freaking lives, okay? Hustle and heart will set you apart. Love that. Blessed mode, love it. I want to take my mom on a road trip, so I threw that up there, the Great American Road Trip, to go see those heads, those president heads. My kids want to see that, okay? And yeah, and here's another thing, like, I need a plane. So, because then, where is it? Because then I can actually, not if, but when I have a plane, oh my God, I suck at this, you guys. All right, when I have a plane, which is right there, can you guys see it? Then I can go jump on my plane, go change lives, speak to people, do what I'm passionate about, do what I was gifted to do, and be home that night to tuck my kids into bed. That's one of my big goals. Okay, it's a BHAG, I know, that's all right. Okay, so did I forget anything? I think we're good. All right, so that is my vision board. And so you gotta just, like, the most important thing, guys, is you've gotta be excited about it. Like, it's gotta move you. It's gotta evoke emotion in you, okay? And that's really the most important thing. All right, so where do you display it? I have mine in my bedroom. I actually, guys, went to Michael's, okay? And they have awesome coupons. I went to Michael's. This was years and years ago. I bought this really beautiful frame. You can get a cork board and then you can have it framed. So get a cork board, whatever size you want. Yeah, BHAG is big, hairy, a goal. Okay. Audacious, guys, not you know what. Okay. So what I did is I just went to Michael's. They have coupons all the time. I got a beautiful frame. I got a cork board the size that I wanted it, and I had them frame it. And so now I use the same one every year, and I just update it. And when stuff happens on my vision board, I move it to my gratitude folder, and it just feels good, okay? And refreshing it feels good. So the most important thing is this is going to connect your subconscious mind to your vision, to where you want to go. And that reticular activation system is going to start working for you, and you're going to start seeing things, and things are going to start happening, and you won't be able to explain it, okay? But you're going to start to attract amazing, amazing things when you do this, all right? Another thing is maybe have some group accountability, guys. If you haven't done the goal setting training that I did, again, drop the word goals down in the comments. I'll make sure my assistant gets it to you. It's free. Do the goal setting thing so you know what you want, because clarity is power, okay? And we're doing here with our Colorado team, we're doing a goal setting, we're doing a mission, vision, and values little workshop, and we're doing a vision board party. Everybody's gonna bring a dish to share, bring a bottle of wine. We're gonna hang out with awesome, good people with good music and good vibes, and everybody's going to do their vision board. But now you can go to the Google and have everything ready so that you bring it to your vision board party. And it's kind of nice to have that group accountability. Like, I was kind of slacking on, I was updating mine, I was putting the pictures in my phone, but I told everybody I was going to do this training today, so I made sure I had it done by today, okay? So that group accountability is good. All right, I'm going to see if I forgot anything. The biggest thing, guys, is don't freak out on like, oh, am I doing it right? If it feels good, it's right, okay? This is so personal to you, all right? Some other things that I wanted you guys, for those of you that are in network marketing and direct sales, when your company announces an event, put it on your vision board. When they announce like a trip that you can win, find out what resort it's going to be at, Google it, and put that resort on your vision board. Okay, these are things I've been doing for 23 years, you guys, okay? So I always have any trips that we're going on, I put them on my vision board. If there's a contest with my company, that's what I do. Like I said, put little things. If there's little things that you want, put them on your vision board. The little things lead to the big things, okay? And progress equals happiness. So as you're progressing, you're gonna, it's gonna feel so good, you guys, to see things. I'm a checkoff person. Like, I like to see that I'm accomplishing things that I put out there, okay? And I think that's it, you guys. So if you guys have any questions, like I said, and if you want the goal setting training, drop goals in the comments. I'll make sure we get it to you. Then you'll have 9 concrete goals for really 2019 and beyond, okay? You'll have exactly what to do. You can always come back to this and do it. Oh, thank you, Dana. I love you too, girl. Yeah, just make sure that the words feel good, that the pictures feel good. Really, that's what it's about, guys. It's about raising your vibration. When you raise your vibration, I'm not going to get all woo-woo crazy on you guys, but when you raise your vibration, you start to attract more and more amazing things into your life. And guys, I've seen it happen so many times with so many people over the last 2 decades. So all I don't know how it works. I just know it does. I don't have to know how the electricity in my house works either. Like, I like that I can turn a light on, flip a switch, and I got lights, okay? But that was a thought in someone's mind. And just like every single thing, God, the universe, Buddha, Yoda, whatever the hell you believe in, okay? Like I said, this is a no judgment zone. So whatever you believe in, like, they would not give you those thoughts and dreams if you didn't have the ability to make them happen and make them come true. And if there's other people doing it, guys, so can you, okay? If they can do it, so can you. If they can get those things, so can you. If they can have those results, so can you, all right? Thoughts are things, guys. Whatever you think is. So my suggestion, read Think and Grow Rich. I do it every January. I read the entire book. I read a couple pages every single day throughout the entire year just to study it. But I always take January to read and reread that book. So I recommend that as well. Guys, drop, like I said, questions. I love you guys. I see so many familiar faces on here. It's so great to see you guys on here. And like I said, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments, shoot me a message, and let's make 2019 the best year of your life, okay? I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for tuning in.